Because on one hand, you don't want your husband to be paranoid, and you want, and sometimes it's hard to believe that a person, you don't know what that feels like to that person, that paranoid type feeling, and you may not even understand it completely because you don't have it. And so agreeing with your husband to put the cameras up, you may wonder, am I feeding his paranoia? As a wife, you're like, am I feeding his paranoia? I don't want to feed it. I want to try to come to a solution where he's less paranoid. But
Would you feel more safe?
you always feel safe with security cameras for in today's climate of security and so forth. There's always a sense of feeling more safe. But this
So
is this
if you if he does, what would be your problem with it?
if he was being, it's one thing to put up a few cameras, maybe one in the front, one in the back, just, but if he's trying to put it up on every corner of the house, every door, every window, then is an extreme. That's it. That would be my concern, because if someone is struggling with paranoia, that can be very extreme. They feel that everyone's trying to get them or kill them. And sometimes if you agree to it, it's like, am I feeding his paranoia? Or how can I counteract that? Oh honey, maybe we can put up cameras here and here, but we ain't got to put a camera in every angle of the house, front yard, backyard, every corner of the yard, every corner of the house, every window.
But wouldn't I
That's
say? Can I ask a question? Not to cut you off, though, V. Wouldn't that maybe subside his paranoia because of the fact that he has a camera everywhere? Like, come on, we got these cameras everywhere. Ain't nothing happening. If you tell me I can't put a camera in a certain spot, I'm gonna be still paranoid about that spot. Now I'm paranoid about you to choose a reason why you wouldn't let me put a camera there, because that's what I'm gonna be worried about, that one spot where I didn't put the camera. But if I put a camera everywhere I want to and nothing happens, maybe that'd be the evidence and proof I need to maybe lose some of my
Right,
paranoia. I'm
right.
just giving you that scenario. I
Then
want to.
that's serious
very
because
valid, very valid point.
if you help me, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm already suffering from paranoia, right? You're not helping me by telling me that camera don't need to go there, but you're helping me with every other camera. That shit don't. Now you just made me more paranoid. So not only am I suffering from the neighbors thinking they coming to get me, you cheating too. So I don't think y'all win on that type of shit.
I
Y'all
guess
won't
as a
win on that
as a
type of
wife, you
shit.
just have to agree to it just to keep the peace.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
B said,
yeah.
it comes out exhausting when a person wants to do all of this as the male. All right, I want to put the cameras up here. I want to do this. I'm up at 3 a.m. pacing, and it's still not enough. You feel me? Even the six, it's still it becomes the partner of the wife. She becomes exhausted, like trying to navigate with him through this. He's terrified. How she should soothe it is they should team up with addressing the camera situation, not his actual paranoia, because he's clinical. There's nothing that she's going to be able to do that to fix that and
Nothing.
address that. There's nothing that she
Yeah,
can do. Is
nothing.
how she could team up with them and help him so it could be them versus his paranoia is find a way to, you feel me, make sure that when the all right, boom, we doing these cameras. I respect that you terrified. I respect that you paranoid.
Don't say that to me.
Bang.
Don't
Respect
say I'm
terrified.
terrified.
I mean terrified.
they gonna
Scared.
use them words though. They're gonna use the words to get you out of your thought process,
That's
right?
gonna piss me the fuck off. I'm
Way
terrified now.
off. Way off.
What is you? What's another word besides
Apprehensive,
terrified?
apprehensive, and suspicious, not
Apprehensive,
terrified.
suspicious.
I was gonna go with suspicious. You feel me? But
That's
Yeah.
that,
good.
but
Good
if you
word.
do
Good word.
suspicious, nah, if
I
you
know
do
that you
suspicious,
suspicious and shit.
no. But look, no, that's not paranoia. That's trying to catch a person in the act. Like I'm gonna see you
Nah,
leave
yeah,
the house,
that's what
nigga.
I'm not even. I'm not using that actual scenario.
I don't
That's the
want
one that y'all
suspicion.
ran to. I'm using the actual as far as he brought this. He did what should
It's
happen
all
as
because
far
of
as
his
him.
neighbor. It's all because of his neighbor. Let's keep that in mind.
No,
His
it's all
neighbor's
because
doing
of his
shit to him.
paranoia. It got nothing to do with neighbors because they could have lived. Well, that's the scenario we going off of it. They could have lived
Right.
in a trailer somewhere else off the grid. He would still have paranoia. You feel me? The location doesn't change it. It follows you or you. You follow you everywhere else. Everywhere you go.
No, I think that's a little bit different because you're gonna bring your paranoia wherever you go, guaranteed, right?
Who said that?
No. But certain spots you're gonna want to be there because that's where you want to be, right? I don't. You beat the paranoia because now you're not paranoid anymore. That's my take on it. You're not paranoid anymore. Now you're making up some other shit. Because if you around people and you're paranoid because somebody's gonna get you, then you go live in the fucking woods somewhere, and you're absolutely away from nobody. I mean, no one's around you type shit. You got to go to supermarkets and see the people. You're not paranoid anymore. You feel me? So, and that terminology, no nigga, is you not no more. So you bringing that shit with you. Don't make it like you not anymore. Now you beat the paranoia. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. What should happen in that instance is she should instead of making it about the cameras because that like you said that's going to lead to more suspicion, more more digging in. She should confide in him and make it about their safety where he feels more secure with that versus her questioning why we need all of this and she's making it now she's against the paranoia versus teaming up with it and making him feel that's what I'm saying should happen in that situation. So in a person dealing with that, you feel me, that's how it should move. Next question was for V. And this question is how can I feel safe building a life with your partner when paranoia is turning a home into a prison and erasing your version of reality? It's how his question, but it's like you're asking the question. So I'm trying
Can you repeat that one more time?
to question. I'm gonna say it how it's worded. How can I feel safe building a life with you when your paranoia is turning our home into a prison and erasing my version of reality? So that would be the woman's question, and it would be like you're saying it to your husband. Are you here with us?
Okay, I'm here. Can you repeat the question?
All right. This question is like you're saying it to him.
Hmm.
How can I feel safe building a life with you when your paranoia is turning our home into a prison and erasing my version of reality?
That's a tough one. Um, it's a really, really tough one. And I really don't even know how to answer that question. I take mental health issues very seriously. And I've seen it, I've experienced it, I've lived it. My ex had bipolar. I've almost been killed by men, you know, and in a situation where, some like a personality wise, the man may be harmless. and that he's not an abuser. But with his paranoia, he's creating like it would be one of the things if I was going to stay in the relationship, or in an effort to try to get him help because